what do you think it's going to take for labels to start making money again?
Okay, labels, just to get you up to speed a little bit, labels are making money again, just so you know, okay? You're a little hearkening back to a couple years ago.
Okay.
They're making money from advertising revenues on YouTube. They're getting $100 million checks. Streaming revenue starting to come in. iTunes download has exceeded record sales in stores, and the slide ended and the revenue's going back up. Okay, just so you know where we are today.
Right, but
okay?
it's not like what it was.
No,
different mix to get there.
But remember, they fucked up the business for a good 10 to 15 years, probably 15 years, okay? If you look out 3 to 5 years and you see scale in the real model, which is the Spotify, Rhapsody, RDO, you know, et cetera, on-demand model, all right? iTunes is a model. Advertising rev share, which has never existed in the music business before, is a big model, okay? And that's going to succeed, scale. The artist direct pipelines that you have, artist direct, but the direct to consumer pipelines generate dollars as well. They're not measured inside record sales yet. So the market in general is healthy. It's not all tour revenue. That's a misnomer, right? What happened with tour revenue, and I'll come back to your specific question, is distribution was really fucked up. You couldn't get a band's record somewhere else. Rennie used to talk about, hey, I'm getting some emails from Chile. He didn't know what his royalty statements were. We went down to 25,000 people. It's because the internet allowed the music to get down there, as well as piracy, and they built fan bases on their own, no promotion, no companies, no what have you.
And they could talk with you.
And that happened too. And you got a certain amount of emails and you knew it was over-indexing, right? But the streaming on-demand model scales big. All right, and it scales so big that once the labels become interested suppliers in this model, meaning they actually push it and the artists push it, they're not resisting it. You know, it needs to be. It's not just consumer led, but it's actually supplier led. I mean, right now for the last 5 years, even in the streaming model, they're saying don't do that. Buy a CD still, or buy on iTunes, and buy a file. That's insane. They should be pushing people to sign up for this and then converting to paid members. Now, once they jump on board, and most of all, once Amazon, Apple, and Google enter the game, which doesn't matter because they each have 500 million paying consumers, the record business is going to get more wealthy and richer than they ever have in the history of the music business, by 5-fold, maybe 10-fold. So everything you're seeing now is a head fake, all right? The record business is maybe one of the best businesses to be in for the next 10 years of anything. You're going to have wild, rampant growth. And they don't have to do anything. They have to make their files available to these guys, whoever they are. Let's say Spotify. Spotify does all the work, okay, captures the consumers, and pays 70% back to the labels, including on catalog. Now, if you understand catalog, which is an old record or any record that's not a new artist currently getting spent on, okay, they have a fixed royalty rate. Sometimes it's low. The advances in marketing costs have all been paid off and recouped. It's pure profit. So every micro penny that comes in against them, there's a ocean of micro cents versus a stream of nickel is going to get very big. So the record business really fucked themselves, because all these other businesses that take advantage of internet scale are huge.